Hello Internet. In this thread, I'll be discussing my plans for the future. Visuals will be provided. What I've always wanted to do since I was young was be a content creator on the YouTube platform. In order to get this job though, I need to be part of its partner program, or YPP, which requires you to have at least 1,000 channel subscribers and either 4,000 total watch hours or 10 million YouTube Shorts views. It seems like a lot, I know, but I believe that I have no talent to pull that off. Besides, if I do become successful at it and get a solid viewer base, like averaging 50,000 views per video, I can make $200 per video. Just that alone is more money made than in an average 9 to 5. If I consistently upload videos and consistently get thousands of viewers, it would give me quite a lot of money to live on. But I also have a lot of other creative talents that I could use as a career. And to let them sit around with me when I could use them for something productive or profitable would be a shame. So I don't exactly want to limit myself to one job or career. Eventually I would like to learn to hone my skills with drawing and art, or even learn to produce music and create my own music. I would also like to complete my video game class and make my own video game one day. That way I have multiple options for careers, multiple potential sources of income, and on top of all that, I'll be able to do it all from my own home. My ideal house is a comfortable place close to the essential supermarkets with at least 2 to 3 bedrooms and 2 bathrooms in the building. A townhouse like that goes for around $200,000 to $300,000 plus dollars, or more specifically for this home, $244,000. This is my ideal home simply because it isn't as expensive as a regular home, but it's still good for comfortable living. It also prepares me in case I find love or form a family, which I have no real plans for in the future. To get a house like this though, you first need to see if you meet the criteria for a house like this. You also need to know if you're financially sound for a house like this. This means knowing your credit score for good home loans, knowing what your income is, and determining a monthly mortgage budget. Next is getting pre-approved for that home loan. You'll also need an experienced real estate agent to help you navigate the housing market. Then once you've decided on a house, you can get an inspection and or an appraisal done to know how the house looks and what its value is. When everything's said and done, all that's left is closing the house and getting your keys. To apply for a credit card, you firstly need to know what your credit score is. This can make or break whether you get a credit card, as a poor credit score can get you flat out denied for a card, while a good or higher credit score can open you up to cards with strong rates and low fees. After that, it's a matter of submitting an application, which you need some prior knowledge for, such as your address, your social security number, and your annual income. Getting a credit card isn't something that I planned on, however, as I think it's too much pressure and too easy to fall into debt. Of course, I think there are some good credit cards that have certain perks, like getting some cash back with a few purchases and low interest rates. And the whole point of the credit card is supposed to help you pay for stuff without your own money, as well as build your credit. But you still have to pay the credit card bills after those transactions, and if you don't pay them in full amount of time, it can impact your credit negatively, and late fees and interest rates can be added onto the bills. It can even lead into a lawsuit eventually. There is a multitude of things that one could invest in. Stocks, bonds, businesses, collectibles, cryptocurrencies, just to name a few. You can even invest in yourself. However, investing does come with its own risks. Stocks, being one of the most risky investments, has no guarantees of profit and depends on how well the company does. Bonds aren't quite as risky, but they don't grant huge rewards for investments, especially not in a short amount of time. Collectibles are usually considered as an alternative investment practice, but have their fair share of risks too, as they depend on their own popularity. I'd say that personally I would want to invest in collectibles mainly, because I've already started a collection of certain items of my own, and I do plan to collect more. And I'll be sure to focus on other and rarer items too. Of course, I'm gonna need a bank account in my future. I want to be able to easily access my money and see where my money is going. Not only that, but not having a bank account will lead to IVs for things such as having a prepaid debit card or check cashing. There are some rules to having a bank account, however. You should avoid overdrawing your account, otherwise you'll have to pay an overdraft fee. Banks may also require you to have a minimum savings balance. Having a bank account could also prevent stuff like this from happening to my money.
No.
That money isn't coming back, but if I had a bank account, if anything were to happen, at least it would be federally insured.
Woohoo! What a mess.
What?
Good thing you have insurance, right?
Insurance is gonna pay a pretty penny if I want to be able to protect my house and my things. Plus, I'm gonna need my car and my own health insured as well. Paying for all that stuff is gonna cost an upwards of $700 per month. Mortgage for the house is most likely gonna cost $1,600 per month. Phone bill is probably gonna be around $144 per month. Electric bill is probably gonna be $165 per month. The water bill, $33 per month. Paying for gas, $35 per month. And an emergency fund that I like to put $100 in monthly. There might also be some things like house security measures that I want to take, which is an additional $20 per month. I might even want to have a cat someday as a pet, and cat food will probably cost around $40 per month. All these costs would mean that monthly I'd be paying $2,897. Annually, it'd be $34,764 that I'm spending. My future sure is an unsure ordeal, but as long as I have a plan, I believe it'll all work out just fine.